What's up, everybody? Trinity here, and welcome back to the Second Street Marvel. It's New Comic Book Wednesday, and you know what that means. That's right, it's time for me to go over my comic book pull list. Now, before I get into that, right off the top here, I'm going to let you guys know that last week during my comic book pull list, I announced a giveaway that I was going to be doing for a digital copy of Black Cat Annual. And the winner of that digital copy of Black Cat Annual is Stacy's Fat Stacks. Congratulations, Stacy's Fat Stacks, and thank you to all those who went ahead and got entered into that contest. I believe there's about 4 or 5 of you. So again, Stacy's Fat Stacks, please get a hold of me here on the channel on the About section. You can email me or get a hold of me on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter. That is at Second Street Marvel, so I can get you your code for this digital copy of Black Cat Annual. Now, another thing I wanted to get right off the bat here is, I'm not sure if you guys catched it, but over at Nerdy Blurb TV, that's right, he just dropped a video today announcing the Fandom Initiative Part 3, and guys, I have been a part of each one of these so far, and it's very fun. Ryan over there, he's such an awesome guy, and he gets together with a couple different content creators, and we all just submit videos, just kind of building up hype and anticipation of an upcoming movie, and this time it looks like it's going to be Star Wars. And guys, I can't wait to get entered into that, and I'll probably leave a link either somewhere here, or, you know, if it's not there, somewhere for you to find. You can always find Nerdy Blurbs TV down in the description on all of my videos, because Ryan over there did provide that intro and outro that I use on my videos. Ryan is an absolutely awesome guy, and if you want to get be part of that, you're gonna have to go over there and get a hold of Ryan. So now, in case you don't know what a comic book pull is, there should be a video right up here where you can go and learn more about that. And today, no different than any other time, I'm going to start off with Marvel, then get into DC, and then small publishers. I guess small press publishers. And starting off with Marvel is Arrow issue number 5. Now, guys, I am a couple issues behind here still. I need to get caught up. I really liked the first 3 issues that I read of this series. Quite enjoyable. I like this character, and they've even got a little bonus story here at the very end of each one of the issues featuring Wave. Again, a really great character. Heck, I even had the poster right up there, guys. Right? Woo! All right, man. All right, the next one I have here, and I don't really have much Marvel this week, is Captain Marvel issue number 12, and I just really liked this cover, and I really like the variant cover that they did on this as well. Now, after they do this short, this short new mini arc, I'm probably going to stop pulling Captain Marvel, and I need to do some more reviews on those. I haven't really done a whole lot of reviews on the Captain Marvel series. Overall, I've thought it's been okay. I mean, nothing to write home about, nothing great, just a storyline going on here involving Captain Marvel, just as a lot of these books are. The next one I got here is Captain America issue number 16. Man, it's Attack of the Captains this week, as we got issue number 12 of Captain Marvel and Captain America issue number 16. Now, guys, I've really liked what's been going on here with Captain America, but I'm not for sure how much longer I'm going to keep pulling this book. I don't know, it hasn't been bad or anything. Just, I've got other things that I've been, just other titles I've been out there enjoying, and Marvel has been doing a whole lot here lately, especially this week. They've got a lot of titles that came out this week that I'm going to be bringing you guys some reviews on, and not all of those are on my pull list, but I have a kick-ass local comic book shop that will allow me to read some of these copies, so I can bring you guys some reviews. They're just awesome like that. If you have a local comic book shop near you, you should get out there and support them, just because, and not all of them do that, just, comic book shops are awesome. A lot of them are mom and pop shops. The last of my Marvel is Amazing Spider-Man issue number 34. Now, I did, I'm not sure if it's already released or not, of the review I did on this along with the 2099 Alpha. It's a little mini series. It's going to be tying in here with the Amazing Spider-Man here on the channel. And again, I've really liked what Nick Spencer has done with the Amazing Spider-Man since he started on his run last year. I'd suggest you guys check it out. I think I've done a couple of reviews on the Amazing Spider-Man here. Now, that's all I have for Marvel. I don't have any DC this week, but so I'm going to go ahead and get into some small press publishers. And the first one I'm going to get started off with is Vault Comics. You guys know how much I love Vault Comics here on the channel. And I'm starting off with Cult Classic issue number 2. This has just been like a kind of a throwback horror story, something going on, it seems like seemingly happening in like the 70s or early 80s. Pretty cool little tell. I'm guessing this is probably only going to be 3, maybe 4 issues, but it's been done by Vault, and I've liked what they've done with their titles. And again, the next one on Vault Comics is Money Shot issue number 2. Now, guys, I am going to be doing a more in-depth review on issue number 2 of Money Shot as well as issue number 1 because I didn't do a review on it, but I did quite like it. It's definitely a tale that's not for everybody, but something I've quite enjoyed what they're doing in this story. Just kind of just some silliness, where these scientists have pretty much gone off into space in search of really just grant money and to have sex with aliens. So just some funny things going on in this book. And then the next one I have on Vault Comics is The Necromancer's Map, issue number 4. Now, guys, I'm thinking either this is the last issue in this series or this particular volume, or maybe there's going to be one next month as well. All I know is for January, I didn't see that there was going to be an issue releasing that month, which would be issue number 6 if it did go that far. So I'm guessing maybe it all gets tied up in this book. This is a series I've really quite enjoyed as well. Now it's one of those ones. It's not for everybody. It's just like a fantasy tale. With some female leads in it. It's nothing really crazy going on. It's just been a pretty cool little story. Now, the next ones I have here are on Boom Studios comics, and Boom Studios has been putting out some really great titles as well, and a lot of their books are really beautiful. And this one is the B cover of Something is Killing the Children, issue number 3. And I've done some reviews on issue number 1 and issue number 2 of this series. I really liked it, so I went ahead and put this on my comic book pull list, and you guys should go here on the channel, check out the playlist that I have for Boom Studios and Something is Killing the Children. And I did books 1 and 2 together. Now, the next one I have here, guys, is one I've really quite enjoyed, and that is Once and Future, issue number 4, being written by Kieran Gillen, art by Dan Moore, and colors by Tamara Bonavillin. I've really enjoyed this series. I like where this series is going. At first, I thought this was just going to be, maybe a 4 or 5 issue miniseries, but apparently now, as of January, in the solicits, it is saying that it is now an ongoing series. And I'm not sure how I feel about that, and I'm not sure how long I'll continue to pull it, but I've really quite enjoyed Once and Future, issues number 1, 2, and 3 so far, and I can't wait to read issue number 4. And like I said, it's been really good. The next book I have here is on Aftershock Comics, another book I've quite enjoyed, and after this one, I'll probably do a more in-depth review on this as well, and that's Aftershock Comics, You Are Obsolete, issue number 3. This book has been just kind of eerie and crazy with what's going on in the story. We see like there's these kids that pretty much have taken over this town and kind of have everybody under their spell. They only communicate with each other over their cell phones, and I don't know, just something kind of cool, and just something that seems kind of similar of some of the other offerings that I have read out of Aftershock Comics, and I've quite liked what they've been doing with their books over there on Aftershock Comics as well. Another small publisher that I've liked that's been out since I believe 2015 is when Aftershock Comics started. I've really liked their books. Now, the next one I have here is on Cave Pictures Publishing, and that's The No One's issue number 6. Now, guys, this is the 6th issue. I'm guessing there's only going to be one more book in at least this first volume, if this is going to be an ongoing series. Only one more left, because we see that there are 7 heroes that were involved with this whole story, and each issue has kind of concentrated a little bit more on one character while they're telling an overall story, just kind of giving you some backgrounds on each one of the characters and then the story that's going on here. Guys, I've really liked this book. This book is being written by Jim Kruger with art by Well B. And I've liked this series, and I only heard of that because I was following Jim Kruger on Instagram, and he's seen, I think, that I had done a review on Neon Future, and he's one of the writers who is working on Neon Future, one of my favorite indie titles of the year. So that's how I got into that series. Now, getting into, I guess these publishers are a little bit bigger, but on IDW Comics, we've got Kanto issue number 6. Guys, this is the end of volume 1 of Kanto. I can't wait to read this book. I've quite liked what's been going on in this Kanto series. It's just a nice little tale. I think it's very family friendly. Something that you could read with your kids and you could just enjoy all by yourself. I really liked it. It's kind of a medieval fantasy kind of world as well. Again, another well-written book. And like I said, I think the the trade paperback is going to be available in January as well. So, you know, if you didn't get a chance to read all of them, you can still go and check that out. Now, the next one I have here is on Image Comics, one of my favorite titles, and this is the end of volume, I believe it's volume 3 that they are doing here, and that is Ice Cream Man issue number, is that 17, right? Issue number 16. Ice Cream Man issue number 16. Guys, this is a horror tale, and I've really liked it. Like, these books, like the art in it, I'll show you some of the art. You could tell this artist when they're doing books and what they've done. That's Martin Morazzo and Chris O'Halloran doing the art on this, and you could tell their art a mile away, or at least, you know, this main artist, which is Martin Morazzo, because I seen another book that he has coming out on another publisher. I was like, ooh, like I could tell that art a mile away. But I've liked what the art does with this story, because it's really just kind of basic and like, I don't know how to explain. Just like I said, I'll show you that page again. It's kind of basic, nothing too highly detailed, just the overall, like the colors and the tone that the art and everything sets up here in the story is really kind of, I don't know, really leaves me really feeling like weirded out and kind of eerie. And that's what I like about this book, because it feels like that's exactly what it's supposed to be. Kind of reminds me of like when I was a kid and Tales from the Dark Side would come on, and that little intro song kind of left me feeling, I don't know, give me the willies, right? Besides, what did Willie ever do that everybody started using his name? You know what I mean? Like, Willie must have done something back in the day that people were like, it gives me the willies. Willie must have been like a creepy like dude, you know what I'm saying? Like to give people the willies. I don't know. That's neither here nor there. But again, guys, that's all I have for my comic book pull list today. Now, if you've made it this far, I am going to be doing a giveaway next week, and to get entered into that giveaway, what you're going to have to do is on this video, tell me what books that are coming out next week would you like for me to do some reviews on. And also, I will be dropping another video by the end of the weekend talking about the upcoming books for next week, so you don't have to go through there and find all of them yourselves, and you can leave a comment on that video as well of what books you would like for me to do some reviews on. And I'm going to be giving away a digital copy of Dr. Doom issue number 1. I haven't read the book yet, but I'm gonna give away the digital copy of it. I've heard it's actually pretty good, and like I said, to get entered into that, just leave a comment in this video or the one that I will be releasing by the end of the week of what comic books you would like to see me do some reviews on next week. That's all I have for this video today, folks. Thank you all so much for tuning into the Second Street Marvel. And if you haven't already, please make sure you're subscribed, click the little bell and all of that good stuff. Give this video a thumbs up or give it a thumbs down. It's just, thumbs down is kind of weird because this is just a pull list video, right, guys? I don't know. There's just some weird people out there. I don't understand it. But while you're at it, make sure you share it with a friend and invite them to come hang out with us here on the Second Street Marvel. You all have a very good day. Have a great rest of your week. Go out and support your local comic book shop. And guys, let's talk down in the comments about some comic books. You all have a good day, and we'll see you in the next video. Later.